Shalom Yasharal. I just wanted to break down 2 Corinthians 11:6 really quick. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. The word rude there is used a few different times in the Greek, idiotes. Let's look it up in the Greek. Alright. A private person posed to the magistrate. In this definition here is more what we're using in 2 Corinthians 11:6. An unlearned, illiterate man should say compared to the learned and educated, who is unskilled. And they go on and say in any art, but that's just wrong. Alright, go back down. It tells you here that Greek unskilled, it says in any art, in eloquence. Now you check it out of what it says in the Hebrew. You got Lashwan Kadash, excuse me. Alright. Also, in here's rude. It's pronounced buyer. Alright, so if you look at this now, in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 20, knowing this first, and no prophecy of the scriptures of any private interpretation. Now the word there is the root from the word in rude in 2 Corinthians 11:6.
Strong's G 2398. Idios.
Alright. Pertaining to oneself, one's own, belonging to oneself. And that's why the elders and all the brothers out there, and some of the sisters hopefully, get on people about 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 20, that no part of the scriptures of any private interpretation. So belonging to your own idea of what it means, because it's an historical document, for crying out loud. Alright, idios, pertaining to oneself, one's own, used universally of what is one's own, belonging to another. So we'll go back to 2 Corinthians 11:6 and get the root of
Strong's G 2399. Idiotes.
Alright, we know that means unlearned or illiterate. Also, perhaps it could mean, though I be rude in speech, like unlearned in multiple tongues. Alright? Like there's a lot of brothers who know 2 or 3 languages, and that's average. You know, though he may be rude in speech, maybe perhaps he can't expound it like others can. That's what he's trying to put apart. And the root is idios, belonging to himself. So though he is to himself, the root of rude, unlearned or unskilled, because each of us brothers have different gifts, different skills. So though he's by himself in this respect, he's not by himself with all those apostles and all those other people with knowledge. We can go to some Hebrew here in the book of 2 Peter 1:20 and see that interpretation, private or personal, ayashya. And even though this is Assyrian, which is gross, most of the brothers use the Moabite stone because, as we know, Moab's the wash bin, and their characters are pretty easy to use. Other brothers might be out there on other fonts, but I find it helpful. All praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of the great millstone, and peace to the brothers and sisters pushing this truth. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam. Yasharala Shalom.